Come on, man. We're back again, man. 3 times today, I've been consistent now. I told you that I'm taking this thing serious. Yeah. We're going to get right into it anyway. There's a loads to talk about. So let's start off with the big one, man. Is the sound working now? So my sound ain't working or something. Yeah, cool. So basically, Victor Gyokeres, his agent, is currently in meeting in Portugal. Yeah, this is what his agent is doing with Arsenal, and it's come out earlier, and I'm thinking, yeah, whatever, man. It's just a little one person just saying something. It's just one of them, journalists trying to get a little something, like a little story. So I'm not really thinking that into it. And this is at 4:33, as you can see on the clip. And then this has come out. And you got to remember, record underscore Portugal. They're the same ones that broke the other day that said that he's actually fell out with his president, they call it there, chairman, whatever you want to call it. Do you know what I mean? Basically, we've got Ineos and Glazers. They call it a president. So record underscore Portugal, they're the ones that came out and said it. So then they've come out today and said this. Victor Gyokeres' agent is currently meeting with Arsenal officials. Arsenal is the club closest to submitting an official offer. The player believes the Arsenal project matches his ambitions. Arsenal are about to make an offer. That's crazy. That's madness. Arsenal are about to make an offer is mad. What do you mean they're about to make an offer? So they're about to bid. That's gone mad. Like, let it just be rumours, etc. But you've got the whole Portuguese outlets now pushing this same thing. When that's happening, you've got to be thinking, yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And this is exactly the same people that pushed the last thing that came out to be true. So it's like, oh my days. But then again, it could be a smokescreen. It could be a thing where it's just, let's just put this out there so we can get the Benjamin Sesko number a bit down. Because remember, they're linked with Sesko. Sesko's their main priority. It's been said he's 21, Gyokeres is 27. They're trying to push for a project striker, someone that's going to be there for a long time. So I don't know if this is actually, do you know what I'm saying? It seems like it's true. Like I said, these same people are reliable. They said something the other day and it came true. So I wish it isn't, but let me just show the next one now, the next slide, which is Alfredo Padula. And Alfredo Padula, he is from Italy. He deals with a lot of Italy news. So this is going from Portugal to Italy, and then what's next? Fabrizio. Arsenal are working to leapfrog Manchester United for Victor Gyokeres. So remember, he ain't even said much there. He's literally just said a one line. But when you put that one line with the other two people that have said something, both of them are from Portugal, where Sporting Lisbon is, it's a lot of smoke, man. And there's not that much smoke without fire. So it's a bit scary, man, because I want Gyokeres to come to United bad. We can't have Arsenal getting him, man. No way. He was linked with Arsenal all last year. We thought he was going to get him. It was cool. It is where it is. They're going to get him. It is where it is. Now it's like, no. Do you know what I mean? Like now that there's a possibility that he could come to United, you can't let him go there. There's no way. So we'll see what happens with Gyokeres. Probably hears some more tomorrow. He's beefing his president, whatever. So it's only gonna go crazy from now on anyway, because he already said he's not playing for them regardless. So from time he's saying he's not playing for them, they got to sell him. It's just where he's going to go now. Is he going to come to United? Is he going to go to Arsenal? Arsenal look like they're about to bid, as it says. They're about to make an official offer. So we'll see. Garnacho. The thing with Garnacho is we've known he's leaving from the final. From the final, everyone knew he was leaving. He said what he said. Ruben said, you'll be lucky if you find a club. But we've never known his price. There's a lot of people that are jumping up and down. He's worth 70 mil. If we were Man City or a good selling club, we could sell him for 70 mil. Some people are saying just give him 40. Do you know what I'm saying? Just give us a 40 and we'll take that and leave. I think 50 is actually fair, to be honest with you. 50 is definitely fair for Garnacho. You know what I'm saying? He's a good player, and you can tell that he's got a lot of qualities, and hopefully he'll be a superstar in the future. But yeah, if we can get 60 for him, I'll take that all day. But I think 50 is fair. 50 million. And you got to remember as well, because Garnacho's from our academy, we can spend 3 times the amount. So if Garnacho goes for 50 million, we can spend 150 million in this window. And you got to remember, a lot of deals are done by installments anyway. So if we got 150 million, you can go and buy Gyokeres for 60, 70 mil and just give them 20 mil this year, 20 mil the year after, 20 mil the year after that, or whatever. So take whatever basically in it, because you're tripling it, sorry. Same with Rashford. And that's why I say with Gyokeres anyway, going back to him, we can't buy him right now anyway, because we need to sell one of these players. This is what I'm saying. No, we can't buy him right now. If we're buying Mbuemo and we bought Cunha, that's like 120 something mil. And that's the only money we had. That's what we had to win the Europa League. We would have got an extra 100 mil. Remember, we got a little deal with Adidas. Adidas, they get a cut now because we've missed out on Champions League. It's crazy. So, yeah, with Gyokeres, we cannot buy him now anyway unless we sell. If it's like Sancho or Anthony, we'll probably sell Sancho, Anthony, and Højlund, or 2 of them, then we can buy Gyokeres. But if we sell Rashford or Garnacho, just one of them, we can buy him straight away, literally. So they should be the 2. If they want to get rid of them, Garnacho and Rashford. But it's like, yeah, it's like nothing's moving fast anyway. Garnacho's linked to Chelsea, Aston Villa, Arsenal the other day. I don't know how serious that is. And obviously Napoli since January. But yeah, so we're going to end up seeing something. He's definitely going to end up going. You can see in it. He's told us he don't mind going. It's not like he's sitting there and he's on a big wage and he's just hanging about trying to get paid off. He's going to go. So we're just interested to see where he goes. And yeah, that's the price, 50 million. And then even Ben Jacobs, which is a good, reliable journalist, has gone and said, Man United's stance on this is that they want to raise funds. They will only allow sales of Jadon Sancho, Rashford, Anthony, and Garnacho. They are expected to, for at least now, stay resolute in their evaluation of said players. So what they're basically saying is, we've got a price for these players. We are selling these players for this price. There's nothing you can tell us or whatever, or try and come here and budge. It's not happening. We're already doing a bundle. We're already doing a deal. That's what they're saying, basically. And it's been stated already today. Garnacho is 50 million. So if you want Garnacho, come, bring your 50 million. Jadon Sancho, 25 million. Chelsea could have paid it and took him. They chose not to. Marcus Rashford, it's been by loads of journalists. Fabrizio Romano's 40 million. Pay your 40 million, you can have him. And Anthony's from 20 to 25 million. He's just up and down. It might even be 30. Who knows? So, yeah, with that being said, yeah, they're basically just saying this is their price. Don't waste our time. If you wanna get these players, come true. But these are the prices. We ain't got time for these games, basically, because you wouldn't even put this out there. What is the point of saying this? Like, we've got funds for all of these players, and we're gonna stay resolute with our valuation. What is the point of saying that? It's like you're trying to tell someone, yeah, I'm actually hard. Like, don't mess around with me, type of thing. So you're obviously all they're trying to put out there is literally, if you're interested in any of these 4 players, just come with your price that you know that we want, or make and that's it. So that's simple as it. Ben Jacobs has been quite reliable, especially this summer anyway. And then we got Jadon Sancho. He was linked with Dortmund. He was meant to go back there for the 3rd time in a row. And this is the director. We've always got something mad, innit? Like I said, we got the Glazers and all of that. We just know that's the owner. Sporting Lisbon's got a president. Dortmund's got a director. It's crazy. But Sebastian Kell, of course, contact with Jadon is always there in some way because we have a very long history. We have other priorities at this moment, and therefore the Sancho issue may have been played more in the media than discussed internally. Oh my days. But they're basically trying to say to us that they don't really care about Jadon like that. We don't know if that's a smoke screen. They're just trying to pull it out there that we don't really care about him. And then bam, they're going to come and ask for a loan on the last day of the transfer window. Because this is what a lot of these teams are doing. They've done it with Anthony and Sancho as well. When he was over there on the loan, they were hyping him up a lot, especially their admin on Twitter. He was gassing him up, and do you know what I'm saying? He was saying a lot of things, kept posting him every minute. I remember that's the time they just had something with Ten Hag, and yeah, so I think they're just going to come in at the end and ask for a loan again or something. But my thing is, Chelsea can offer more money than Dortmund. If you're not taking money from Chelsea, what the hell is Dortmund going to offer you? Unless you've got a sentiment where you can go back there. But he was happy at Chelsea. It's not like he wasn't happy. So I don't know what's going to happen. It's a weird one. I hope he goes at the end of the day, because obviously he ain't had no problems with Ruben when you actually think about it. Him and Ruben have been cool. But is Ruben even going to deal with him? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's got a lot of intensity, what Ruben asks for. So could you see him coming back? I can't see him coming back. I'll see him sit on the bench, maybe get some minutes. But it's better for him to just go, man. And all that freedom fighter stuff he tried to do, he just killed himself. I could see him getting booed. Like, I can't see him going Old Trafford and just having it smooth. No way. All that freedom talk. He went mad with that one. So we'll see what happens with that. Next off, we got the young boys. We signed 2 of them now, and a 3rd one. We signed them last year, but obviously it's going to be official soon. But I'm going to say it anyway, just in case you lot don't know. So today we signed. This is obviously an article I put out before I actually got the official from the actual person saying, yeah, exclusive, he's been signed, etc. Manchester United are in advanced talks to sign Harley Emsden James from Southampton. If move were to finalise, United would have to pay $1 million in compensation. 16-year-old would join the youth team at first. Jason Wilcox, key figure to the deal. He's always involved, Jason Wilcox. And remember, he came from Southampton as well, so he knows all the little gems over there. And that's what you got to realise, what they're doing. All these little deals for these little kids, 1 million, 2 million. And to us, we just look at it like, that's for the youth. We don't have to think about it like that. But look at Heaven and look at Obi. That was exactly the same. 1 million, 500, whatever it was, like silly money. And then they came in. Yeah, we had a bad season and whatnot, but for them to come in and still put in a shift and not really stand out, Come on, Obi showed up Hoyland the other day in Hong Kong. Do you know what I mean? So there you go. And then the other article says both Diego Leon, who I said signed last season, but he's coming this season and he's going to join the youth team, and Enzo Cano-Biek are expected to be officially announced by Manchester United around July times due to certain regulations. Both have successfully completed their medical and signed their documents. Diego expected to join the youth side, while Enzo goes on loan to Lausanne or Lazoun, probably saying it wrong. But that Lazoun place, that's somewhere that's owned by Nice and Manchester United, which is Ineos. So that's like an Ineos, they basically got a few clubs. Man United's the main club. They've got Nice as well. And they've got this Lausanne, which is in Switzerland. So I think that's something new they might start doing, is getting these little kids, bring them in, put them on loan, go out there, play, and then come back. Do you know what I'm saying? If they're not good enough, maybe get their value up anyway, because someone can see them play on a big stage. If not, come back and then you can settle in a bit properly. So yeah, it's a good tactic, man. It's a good tactic, and it's good to see that we're doing things with our academy as well. Do you understand? In the recent times when Ineos weren't even here, every signing we made was just literally Cavani's, Casemiro, big stars, like literally anyone that's just got a name already. We never really took a chance with anybody like that. So it's good to see that they're doing this at the same time as well. And on top of that, we're signing players still that are still in their prime. Cunha, etc. Mbuemo. So yeah, with Mbuemo, literally, it's the same thing every day. People are getting worried. People are starting to ask, what's going on with Mbuemo? There's nothing changed. You got to remember something. Thomas Frank has just left Brentford. That's their manager. So that's the priority for their negotiations or whatever, because they need a new manager to set up their team and etc. So things can get slow, and Man United are calm. And you got to remember something as well. We came into this transfer window on smoke. First day, Cunha unveiled. Second day, we're linked with Mbuemo. Third day, Bruno might go to Saudi. It was going crazy every day. So now that it's slowed down, it's like we were too good for our own good, if anything. Because we went too mad at first, that now it's slowed down. Everyone's panicking. Oh my God, is he going to go? There's rumours coming out that Spurs might hijack it because of Frank. That's not happening. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's already rejected them. He can reject them twice. So, yeah, Shah Dunker, she's very reliable. She just gone and said Brentwood wants 60 million for Mbuemo, something we've already known. And talks are ongoing with the two clubs. Ongoing. Manchester United are keen to complete the deal. Obviously, there's just... you got to negotiate, innit? You got to go for it type of thing. There's no point just going there, just paying what they want. You're never going to get no bundles or deals on anyone ever again. And Ineos are trying to be smart. That's one thing with the transfers. They're trying to be smart a bit where they don't go too crazy. Look at last year when we went in for Braithwaite, his name is, from Everton. We said we wanted him. We gave what we thought was reliable, 45 mil or whatever it was. They said no. And then we just walked away. And that's something that we wasn't doing a few years back. Look at Harry Maguire, 80 million. We was in it with City. City wanted him as well. We put in 80 million. City said, yo, we're good. You know what I mean? Like, leave us, like, we're out of here type of thing. Let's start to, yeah, cool. 80 million. I'm not trying to diss Maguire. I'm not, like, he's clutch. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's been doing what he needs to do recently, Maguire. So I'm not trying to diss him on that, but I'm just saying 80 million is crazy. So that's something that the old regime was doing that I got to kind of respect that these men are doing. So let's just let them do what they're doing. There's nothing, no point stressing. There's no one else in it. We're more likely to stress about the Gyokeres deal. That's more what I'm stressed about. because you got Arsenal over there. Are they really going to go for him? Are they not? You got all of these reports coming out. But someone like Mbuemo, it's only us. He said he wants us. If Gyokeres turned around tomorrow and said, I only want Manchester United, there's nothing to stress about. Like, it's all good. We can take as long as we want. And that's the situation with Mbuemo. He said he only wants Manchester United. What are we stressing about? So, yeah, Shah Dunker's basically just said, listen, they're still ongoing. Manchester United are keen to complete the deal. So we're going to complete in the end, hopefully. But, yeah, and I just hope we get a good striker, man. That's the main thing. Because when you look at last year and you see Højlund and all the chances that we had, Højlund, Garnacho, it was fine margins in a lot of games. So, yeah, hopefully. But, yeah, that's the daily update. I'm back on tomorrow. I'm going to go live a few times again. I told you I'm with it. Yeah, I'm not playing no games no more. But hopefully this news is fake. Hopefully Gyokeres is not going to meet with Arsenal. Hopefully it's just some bullshit, some smokescreen. But we'll know more tomorrow. So thank you for looking into the show. I'm out.